So tip number 1 is going to be how to use samples to add ambience to your beats. So I've just got a really simple beat here. This is my sample here. It's actually a sample chain. So I'm just going to lay down some samples, some sounds from the chain just by changing the start point. You can maybe add a bit of reverb. So tip number 2 is how to get a really long kick. So I've got my kick sound there. I'm just going to lay a trig down on 1. And then I'm going to go into retrig and turn that up to 80. Maybe turn the length down a little bit. Turn the velocity up. I'm going to copy this trig and then lay it down on every trig like that. Let's see what we got. So now we've got a nice long kick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up to 300 BPM. And then I'm going to go to live record. I'm just going to go like this. Tip number 3 is when you are in mute mode, you can hit track in a pad and it will turn the pad yellow. Tip number 4 is how to get a more interesting sound for your snare. So you've got your sort of basic beat going along, and the snare sounds, you know, kind of boring. So what I like to do is I like to go into here and just turn that note down, but tune it up to max. Then go into the effects and go to the delay, turn that right down, have the feedback quite high, and then let's see if we run it through the delay. Oh fuck! The 5th and final tip is a good way to use probability on your track. If you're feeling like your track's a little bit too busy, sometimes, you know, there's a lot going on and you want to make up some space. So I've got just this basic beat going, and what I want to do is I want to go in and just turn the probability down to about 1%, just in the tracks that I feel there's a bit too much going on. Bring the snare down to 1%. There we go, we've got a lot more space now to sort of add more elements.